video game protagonists, Disney characters, and anime stars. The only thing they have in common is that they all hold a special place in her heart. Cosplay did not start as ants all-consuming life occupation. It started as no more as an occasional get-together with friends. However, as the skills improved and she became more involved with both the characters and the community, it has become an interest to which Anne returns time and time again. With strongly supportive friends and family, she has made a name for herself as a talented and versatile cosplayer, and a skilled props and costume maker. Cosplay and modeling engagements have followed. Her most recent cosplay was at AFA, also known as Anime Festival Asia, as Robbie Valentino from Gravity Falls and Geoffrey Baratheon, I hope I got the name right, from Game of Thrones. So Anne believes that anyone can cosplay. Yes, you can cosplay, and most people should. Cosplay is for anyone willing to learn, to grow, by extending the sense of self, and it's always exciting to see more people join the community. Without further ado, let's welcome Anne on stage.
Gosh, that was a very extensive bio. Okay, so my name is Wright, and I will spend the next 10 minutes explaining to you why I chose to cosplay and a lot more about what the cosplay community is like. So, sit back, get comfortable, because we're going for a bit of a ride. My presentation today is going to follow every English teacher's favorite format for essay writing. What, when, where, who, why, and how. Here we go. So, what is cosplay? Many parents will turn to you and they'll tell you, especially mine, it's a bit of a money-burning hobby. You do spend a lot of time and a lot of money in this hobby. However, it's a lot more than that. So I'm going to start that. Textbook definition for what cosplay is: a contraction of the words costume play, a performing art in which participants called cosplayers wear costumes and fashion accessories to represent a specific character. Now that's a lot of words. Condensed in it, very clear what it means. But nothing is as simple as its textbook definition. To me, although it is classified as a performing art, it really isn't viewed as that. Yes, it is in the community, but to a lot of people that don't really know about the cosplay culture, it's seen as kind of a novelty, a fad. So cosplay is a way for someone to express their love for a character or persona from fiction through becoming that person. A bit of an abstract idea, but it is what it is. Cosplay is, to me, the ability to play any character I want with no restrictions. I want to basically portray these characters with no script. I am the director of my own story. So to put it into perspective, here are a couple of my most recent works. It's Danny Zuko from Greece, a teenager in the 1950s who basically just thinks about his car and wanting to pursue a young woman. And Sans from Undertale, a skeleton living in an underground society who really likes ketchup and puns. Both very different, both done by the same person. So, when did cosplay start? Everyone knows cosplay started in Japan, right? Right? Well, not quite. The first cosplayer appeared in 1939 in America. His name was Forrest J. Ackman. He attended Worldcon in Los Angeles, which is a sci-fi convention. And he chose to dress up in a futuristic costume, and he was the first cosplayer. This idea was then adapted by Japanese college students who decided to dress up as characters from a show called Mobile Suit Gundam, which I hope a couple of you know of. It has been recycled every so often. It still runs today. It wasn't really until 1984 that the word cosplay came about, coined by Japanese photographer Nobuyuki Takahashi. He basically attended Worldcon in Los Angeles and came up with this term for cosplay. So when did I get started? I started in 2012, 5 years ago. As you can see, my first costume was Alice Kirkland from an anime called Talia. She's the personification of the United Kingdom. And a year later, I tried out doing a male costume, which was Cecil Palmer. And he's a radio DJ in a desert. It's sort of very Area 51-esque. As you can see, it wasn't the best, but everyone has to start somewhere. So, you've heard about Japan and America scene. Even people that don't cosplay know of Comic-Con. So, what is Singapore's scene like? Where would a new cosplayer go to find people or friends? It's a very long list. We have conventions, cosplay events, show-specific events, photo shoots, sorry, my mic is quite, photo shoots, and even movie screenings, lest we forget the 1001 stormtroopers that appeared when the new Star Wars film arrived. So let's focus on two main ideas, AFA and Totale Day. AFA and Totale Day. Anime Festival Asia, also known as AFA, is the biggest cosplay convention here. It's basically like our version of Comic-Con. It's got more of a Japanese-inspired idea, so we have lots of things like interesting programs. We have Japanese music, merchandise, performances, and multitudes of cosplayers. This event started in 2008, and it occurs every year around the last weekend in November. Recently, it's been held at Suntec City, so I'd suggest around the last weekend in November, you try not to go to Suntec City unless you want to get mobbed. Totale Day. Specifically, I'm going to look at 2015. It's centered around a show called Italia, which is the personification of nations and how they interact through history and pop culture. It basically focuses on stereotypes, but it is very interesting and it brings up a lot of historical events that you wouldn't necessarily look for in your textbook. The event has games, main cast members, merchandise, and a Q&A panel. So, who can cosplay? You must be asking yourself at this point. It is everyone, which you can probably guess. But more specifically, I'm going to bring up two examples, two friends of mine. Tuna Rose, cosplaying as Aries from Fairy Tail, and Clara Talbot, cosplaying as Peggy Carter from Agent Carter. When you cosplay, it's not about whether you look like them 100%. You don't have to be the same size, the same height. You don't even have to be the same gender. It's about how you bring the spirit of it out. You can cosplay anyone. It's up to you. I never thought I'd be painting myself orange to make myself look like a Tamaranian. Never thought I'd be strapping on a chest binder to make myself the opposite gender. But your body is your canvas. It is for you to express your passion for this character. So why cosplay? I've talked about how you spend so much time and so much money doing it. So why would you do it? Why invest time and effort into it? Two words, opportunity and community. Opportunity came in the form of modeling for me. I've been part of 2 professional shoots since I started, and with another coming up. Pictured here is my first shoot that I ever did, my first project, and it's based on the idea of gender fluidity, both a male and female styling. Yes, both of them are me, I don't happen to have a twin. Secondly, community. I met so many wonderful people who have brought so much to my life through this community, some of whom are in the audience today. The community around you helps tremendously. Meeting people with the same drive and excitement in their eyes when you mention wanting to cosplay a character and putting everything together, blood, sweat, and tears. So after all this, you must ask yourself, how can I, an audience member, cosplay? I've come up with a 3-step guide. Number 1, pick a character. Easier said than done. I would recommend picking a character that you're either A, invested in heavily, B, have a similar personality or appearance to, or C, a combination of both. This really helps you when you have to spend so much time looking at reference photos and spending so many hours just sitting there with a piece of cloth trying to come up with something. 2, putting it together. There is no shame in buying a costume or buying a pre-styled wig. We are not expecting you to start from day 1 making a dress when you've never ever touched a piece of cloth or a needle in your life. I remember when I first tried to make a prop, I made a gun from TF2, and I managed managed to stick a piece of foam to my arm. It wouldn't come off, and then the whole gun fell apart 2 days later. With me, I have a prop that I have made. It has taken me 4 years to learn how to make this. I made this last year, and it took me about 3 months to put this together from scratch. It's recycled cardboard. It's a character from Steven Universe. Her name is Rose Quartz, and she carries around shields. So, number 3, have fun. It's a hobby. So many times people come up to me and talk about the competitive side of cosplay, but there really isn't a huge competition when you think about it. It's about geeks being geeks. You're all there because you're enjoying the same sort of fiction. You're all dressing up as a fictional character. Cosplay has been an unexpected journey for me, with its ups and downs. I'm blessed to have found the people within the community who have taught me both about the hobby and myself. It really is a journey. From 2012 to today, I've had the pleasure of being part of the community. To get better at something, you really have to keep doing it. And here we are. Hello, 2017. I hope everything I've said has connected with you, and I am so honored to be here. Thank you.
Currently we have 2 questions, so ask away, ask more. So, what is your opinion on low-cost
For those who don't know, low-cost cosplay is this guy that basically makes costumes from everything in his house. From like, he's used like cup noodles to make bras. This man basically finds odd ways to bring about his art, and it's amazing. It really is. If you want to go check him out, he's on Facebook. He honestly is very funny. I mean, he's done things like he used blue paint to paint his nostrils, and he pretended to be one of the blue men group.
Right. So the second question we have is, what would you advise to someone being bullied in the cosplay community? That's a common question.
Well, you will meet a lot of people who will support you in the community, but there will also be people who will turn around and tell you that you're not good enough to continue. Really, when you look at bullying within the community, it's about relying on people that you know will love and trust you and help you be a better person. I know it's easier to say, oh, you just ignore them, but really that is the easiest thing to do. And the best thing to do is to get better at your craft and turn around one day and they look at you and they say, well, we'd like you for your shoot. And you can turn around and say, well, you were nasty to me 2 years ago. I guess not.
Let's do one more. So, what if someone wants to cosplay as Adam or Eve, or even Milo Moore, or even a naturalist? What about ratings or censorship? Like for
I would suggest not cosplaying anything that could get you arrested. Just my advice.
Right. So, let's just do it. So, how much time and money do you spend on average per costumes?
Well, actually, that depends on the scale of the costume. Every costume is different. My cheapest costume cost me about $15, wig, costume, and all. And my most expensive was $250. But it really is up to you. You can actually find a lot of materials that are a lot cheaper than you think. As you get better and better at things, you can choose to make your own costume rather than buy it, and trust me, it cuts the cost down by a lot. As for time, generally, each costume takes me about 3 months. If it's a bigger project, it's about half a year.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of the presentation.